What's going on, guys? I am aggressively American, and I'm here to expose all the ways we're all being manipulated, one clip at a time. Lots of stuff in the news of Doge. Once again, actually, when did the news against Doge ever stop? If you can't beat a man fairly, if you can't accurately stand against what's happening with an agency, well, you can sure as hell try to smear him in the corporate news media, which we know they're always good for. Trying to taint the way we think, skew the facts, and all the things we see so we can form an opinion that's in line with what is acceptable to the establishment. That being said, since Elon started doing everything he's been doing with Doge, there's been a constant onslaught of attacks against them. All sorts of things, talking about corruption, and he's just going to use the information to make himself richer, and all sorts of things. But the most recent attack against Doge is that there are mass resignations, and they are essentially presenting it as if to say that Doge, the people that work there, aren't happy with what's happening. It's crumbling and coming apart at the seams. That's how they're presenting it. And the truth is, there are mass resignations at Doge. We're going to watch this clip from CNN and try to dig in why. But keep in mind, even though that's true, you still are being manipulated, and I'm going to show you why that is. So as usual, I haven't seen the clip that we're about to see. I do know the news in general, and I figured if it's coming from CNN, it's most certainly skewed, so let's dive right in.
21 federal employees just resigned in protest of the Elon Musk-led Doge efforts. CNN's Sunlen Sarfati is breaking the story now for us. Sunlen, who are these individuals? Where do they work? And what did they say about their decision to
Let's see how
resign?
honest they are.
Dana, this is certainly significant because it is point blank being called a protest resignation by these 21 federal employees. These are employees that had been in the federal government for years under the United
Keyword
States
there.
digital.
Keyword there. Oh, they're even telling it. They've been in the government for years. She's about to say it. Hold on. Here we go.
For years under the United States Digital Service, USDS. Now, these are people who work in technology. A source describing to me these are engineers, designers, data scientists, project managers. In the words of one source within that agency.
Remember that. USDS. These are people who have worked in the government for years under USDS. Remember that.
These are people leading critical work and critical projects across the government.
I'm sure
and
he'll
they
be fine.
Resigned, according to a source, in mass today. 21 employees total, making it known that they are not comfortable with what Doge is doing and what they are being instructed, importantly, to do. Now,
fair enough. All right. Hang tight. Hang tight. Fair enough. They are not comfortable with what Doge is instructing them to do. So let's do something real quick here. Let's just do something. I already have something pulled up here. USDS. So when Trump took office, okay, what he did was he took this existing government agency, USDS, and he converted it into Doge. And he put Elon in charge, and he repurposed it to do what Doge is doing right now. So Doge wasn't just, it wasn't as if Elon went and accumulated all these people that resigned. They were already working at something called USDS when Elon took over. So the way they're presenting it is like, oh, these are like loyal government people. And you know what they are? They are loyal establishment people. But it's not like these are the people that Elon put together to do the task and now they're resigning. Furthermore, who created USDS? Where did these people come from? Who appointed them to these positions? United States Digital Service was created by none other than Barack Obama. You may know him, obviously, as the former president. He created them for multiple purposes. A lot of it had to do with the rollout of healthcare.gov. But you know what? I was actually going to check something else while we're here. Because they said 21 employees is mass. I just want to see how many people work for USDS versus how many are doing mass resignation. So how many people work for? So there are over 700 employees at USDS. They were put there by Barack Obama, okay? They were put there by Barack Obama. Elon took over. It became the most controversial and polarizing agency in the entire country. And only 21 of those original 700 resigned. Looking a little weak. Let's see what else they have to say.
Who told me this information. They said it's people who don't want to be a part of this. For this group,
21 out
it
of
is a
700.
protest. They don't want to be a part of it. And according to a letter obtained from the Associated Press,
got a letter.
their resignation letter spells that out more clearly, saying we will not use our skills as technologists to compromise core government systems, jeopardize American sensitive data, or dismantle critical public services, adding we will not lend our expertise to carry out or legitimize Doge's actions. And the source tells me, Dana, that after the Valentine's Day federal firing, those mass firings that happened, of which they lost 43 people within the office, it was the Tuesday after that happened that was the first time that Doge employees led their staff meeting. And the message there was clearly to try to turn the page, to acknowledge that this is...
Hold on. So they fired people, and now other people had to step up and start doing work. And this is part of the reason why they're resigning. This is just, it's hilarious to me.
A hard few weeks and kind of rallied the troops. But that message, according to the source, did not go over well. And it was then that this small group of people started to discuss ways that they could really, in essence, make their voices be heard and saying, what should we do together? What can we do? And the message clearly pointed to today's resignations. They all decided to make a point of resigning en masse today. And the source, Dana, tells me that they potentially
let's just
anticipate more people to do the same in the coming days.
Okay, more people are going to do the same in the coming days. Fair enough. Good to know. Good to know. Can't wait to see it. Here's the deal. Again, when I heard that they were repurposing Obama's put-together agency to start doing the tasks that Elon Musk was put there to do, I assumed they were going to lose all 700. I'm just going to be honest with you. I fully imagined that all 700 were going to just vanish into thin air. And to be honest with you, I'm very shocked that only 21 out of those 700 resigned. Again, the way CNN is presenting this, the letter, we're not going to do this, we're not going to expose sensitive data, blah. Guys, all you need to know is all they are doing is exposing corruption. That is all that is happening right now. They are exposing corruption. They are exposing rot. A lot of people are like, well, then why are they having federal employees have to email what they do? Do you know why? Because they've been working from home for 4 years and they have essentially no accountability. They have no oversight as to what they're doing. They are laying back, collecting checks. A lot of these people have other jobs that they're working, full-time jobs that they were working while they were government employees. They literally, it's like impossible to be fired once you become a federal employee. It's hilarious that people are standing up saying that this digging in shouldn't be taking place. So again, I say, watch the people, watch the news agencies that are saying that these things shouldn't be happening. Watch the people. 700. Only 21 resigned. And part of the reasons they cited why they resigned is because they had to step up and lead a meeting for the first time. Are you kidding me? Those are the 21 that were next to get chopped. I guarantee it. Those are the ideologues. Those are the ones who are saying, I don't care how good it's going to end up being for the country. We're not going to support it because of who's leading it. That's it. And keep in mind, This whole exposing corruption, exposing overspend, cutting the rot, this has been supported by both parties for as long as parties and overspending and corruption has been a thing. So again, I say for the last time, watch who is protesting what's happening. Watch who is saying what Doge is doing shouldn't be done. Even Maxine Waters made a comment. She said, we are protesting Doge because we don't know what they have on us.